Imagine getting paid to sniff armpits for a living or wrestle snakes into spilling their secrets. Yeah, that's not a fever dream, that's America, baby. Where the land of opportunity turns, what the heck, into, where do I apply? Buckle up, folks, because today we're diving into the 19 weirdest jobs in America that actually exist. No cap, these gigs are real, and I'm serving them up with a side of sarcasm, vivid storytelling, and enough humor to keep you glued. From stacking rocks to sniffing armpits, this is gonna be a roller coaster. Let's go. 1. Rock balancer. Ever met someone who's like, my vibe is inner peace, but also a rocks? Rock balancers are the yoga instructors of the stone world, stacking boulders in parks, weddings, or corporate retreats like they're auditioning for a squirrel's art gallery. These gravity-defying weirdos create towers that look like they're one gust away from a lawsuit, but nope, it's all zen and balance. They're hired for festivals or meditation gardens, earning up to $50 an hour to make rocks defy physics. Forget your 401k. Nothing screams stability like a pebble pyramid in a windstorm. If your life's a mess, at least your rocks are Instagram ready. 2. Snake therapist. You're in a room with a hissing legless noodle that could end you, and your job is to help its owner emotionally connect. Snake therapists are the Dr. Phils of the reptile world, decoding blank stares and teaching pet parents how to hold their scaly babies without becoming lunch. Sessions include gems like, don't scream, it's just tasting your fear. For $100 a pop, they guide you through the vibes of a creature with zero facial expressions. It's like couples counseling where one partner's a cold-blooded assassin plotting your doom. If you've got nerves of steel and a thing for danger, this slithery gig's calling. 3. Luggage inspector. Not your grumpy TSA uncle. These are the Sherlock Holmeses of suitcases, X-raying bags at airports like they're cracking a spy thriller. They've seen it all, jars of questionable jelly, taxidermied ferrets, or a suitcase stuffed with rubber chickens. It's part detective work, part therapy for nosy types, keeping terminals from turning into chaos carnivals. They whisper to bags, spill your secrets, you zippered snitch. Pays solid at $40,000, but the real perk? Knowing humanity's weirdest packing habits, like that guy with 47 socks and 0 underwear. Heroes of baggage claim, we salute you. 4. Worm picker. It's 5 a.m., you're knee-deep in mud, flashlight in mouth, sweet-talking slimy earth-dwellers like they're your Tinder date. Worm pickers harvest wrigglers for bait shops, dodging rival worm whisperers in cutthroat dirt wars. It's treasure hunting, but the gold squirms and smells like regret. Picture stumbling through a field, raincoat flapping, chasing worms faster than your ex ghosted you. Earn $20,000 plus if you're speedy. Bonus points for not gagging at the slime. Zoom meetings. Nah, I'm out here living the muddy dream, Karen. 5. Human guinea pig. Fancy glowing green or sprouting a third ear. Clinical trial volunteers are the lab rats with human dreams, testing pills from headache cures to sci-fi serums. Pay ranges from $200 to $5,000 per gig, but side effects might include temporary werewolf syndrome. It's like signing up to be a superhero, but your power's just really weird rash. Travel the country, one waiver at a time, and tell your friends, yeah, I survived the glowing acne cream trial of 24. If your resume's thin, this is your chance to shine, literally. 6. Professional mourner. Drama queens, your time has come. Professional mourners get paid to wail at funerals like they're auditioning for a daytime Emmy. In emotionally stunted America, families hire these tear-jerking pros to crank up the sorrow, delivering sobs and eulogies for strangers like their Uncle Bob's BFF. Rates: $50 to $200 per gig. You're the human fog machine at life's saddest rager. One wrong sniffle, and you're outed as the guy who just read the obituary for research. If you can cry on cue without ruining your mascara, this gig's your Oscar moment. 7. Golf ball diver. Dive into swampy, turtle-infested ponds to rescue golf balls like you're Indiana Jones, but with worse smells. These aquatic janitors fish out thousands of dimpled orbs daily, selling them for up to $100,000 a year. You emerge from the muck, pockets stuffed with titlists, while golfers clap like you just sank a hole-in-one. Nothing screams career peak like wrestling algae for someone's slice into Narnia. Scuba cert's a must, dignity's optional. You're basically a hero to cheapskate golfers everywhere. 8. Professional mermaid. Slip into a $5,000 silicone tail and channel your inner Ariel at pool parties or aquariums, dodging kids who think your fins are tug toys. Hold your breath for minutes, smile through chlorine stings, and pray the pool filter doesn't eat your hair. You're a fish out of water. In water, but out of sanity. Gigs pay $100 to $300 per hour. Who needs legs when you can monetize mermaid vibes? Just don't tell HR about the seaweed rash. If you've got swim skills and a flair for the dramatic, dive in. 9. Cheese sculptor. Forget marble. Real artists carve cheddar into Lincoln's beard or fairy tale castles. Cheese sculptors work fairs or corporate events, battling melty disasters and the urge to snack on their art. It's Michelangelo meets a fondue pot, one hot day, and your masterpiece is a puddle of nacho dreams. Earn $30,000 plus, but the stench lingers like a bad date. Job security. As solid as a cheese wheel in a microwave. If you're cheesy at heart and don't mind smelling like a dairy barn, this is your calling. 10. Cardboard tube tester. Spend your days smashing, bending, and bullying shipping tubes to ensure they survive the postal apocalypse. It's quality control meets rage therapy. Rip, crush, repeat like you're auditioning for a stress ball commercial. Therapy? Nah, I get paid to yeet tubes into oblivion. Labs pay $35,000 for this cathartic chaos. You're the grim reaper of packaging, keeping your Amazon posters crease-free. If destruction's your love language, this gig's your soulmate. 11. Professional movie extra. Blend into movie backgrounds like a caffeinated chameleon, sip fake coffee, mime fake chats, and pray your elbow makes the final cut. These blurry legends endure 12-hour shoots, repeating the same step for authenticity. Fame? Nah, but free bagels beat your 9 to 5. Pays $100 to $200 per day, plus meme potential if you trip in a rom-com. Tell your grandkids, I was the guy sneezing in Avengers 47, iconic. If you love Hollywood chaos and hate the spotlight, this is your blurry destiny. 12. Bearded dragon trainer. Teach lizards to wave, leash walk, or pose like tiny influencers. It's reptile boot camp. Bribe with treats, dodge blank stares, and pray they don't plot your demise. Your pupils got the charisma of a grumpy rock, but that high five? Viral gold. Sessions pay $50 a pop. Jab, dog trainers are basic, real pros make dragons wave like divas. If you're chill with scales and existential lizard glares, this gig's your vibe. 13. Fireworks designer. Choreograph sky explosions like a pyromaniac Mozart, blending chemistry and chaos for patriotic booms. Calculate burn rates, sync to music, and resist shouting, pew pew, every test. One bad fuse, and your 4th of July's a suburban Armageddon. Salaries hit $60,000. You're the wizard turning gunpowder into glittery therapy for crowds. If you love fire and don't mind the occasional singed eyebrow, this is your sparkly calling. 14. Pet food taster. Chew dog kibble like a Michelin star critic, bold salmon notes, too gritty, needs more bark. Test flavor, texture, and mouthfeel. Spit, don't swallow, usually. Your pup's dining better than you, thanks to my heroic taste buds. Labs pay $40,000. I gave Rover's chow 5 stars, now he's got a better chef than I do. If you've got a palate for weird and a stomach for science, this is your tasty side hustle. 15. Trash can cleaner. Power wash biohazards from garbage bins, turning stench bombs into sparkling, almost huggable containers. Armed with disinfectants, you're the unsung hero of suburbia. Glamour? Zero. Saving noses from your neighbor's shrimp shells? Priceless. Charge $20 per bin. You're a sanitation ninja, banishing odors like a wizard with a pressure washer. I handle your trash's dark secrets. Call me the garbage therapist. 16. Spider remover. Swoop into homes like a caped crusader with a jar, relocating spiders for screaming arachnophobes. ID threats, stay calm, and dodge bites. You're the whisperer to critters that make grown adults cry like babies. $50/callout. Part therapist, part ninja, saving lives from 8-legged horror flicks. If you're cool with creepy crawlies and love a good adrenaline hit, this is your web-slinging dream. 17. Virtual gold farmer. Grind in MMOs, slaying dragons for digital gold to sell for real cash, like a medieval banker with Wi-Fi. Long hours, repetitive quests, $20,000 per year. Jab. Office. Virtual dungeon. Boss. Actual ogre. Pay rent with elf coins. I'm basically Gandalf with a side hustle. If you'd rather battle trolls than spreadsheets, this pixelated grind's for you. 18. Professional sand sculptor. Carve beaches into dragons or pop culture icons with toothpicks, racing tides and rogue toddlers. It's fleeting art, days to build, seconds to crumble. You're Michelangelo on a beach vacay, sculpting dreams before the waves yeet them. Contests pay $5,000 plus. Job security. As stable as your castle in a tsunami. If you love sand and heartbreak, this gig's your temporary masterpiece. 19. Human statue. Paint yourself bronze, freeze for hours, and pray pigeons don't mistake you for a perch. It's performance art meets masochism. $20/hour plus tips. 1 itch and you're demoted to mime. Stay still and you're a street legend. You're a Zen master in metallic drag, ignoring tourists' pokes like a boss. If you've got patience and a face that says, I'm unbothered, this is your statuesque calling. Holy cow, from worm whisperers to mermaid wannabes, America's job market is a glorious fever dream. Which one had you cackling, the cheese sculptor or the spider savior? Could you actually survive a day in their shoes, or would you nope out faster than a snake therapist at a cobra convention? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to know. If this bizarre buffet of careers tickled your brain, smash that like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more weirdness. Catch you in the next wild ride, you absolute legends!